welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, as most of you should be aware by now, we're now fully into election season, aka silly season, aka the circus season. And as some of you would have noticed, Jamaican leaders have already started the gimmicks. They've already started the shucking and jiving. They've already started the buffoonery. And guess what? The people love it. The people love it. Right? See, that is why, if you notice, sometimes I find it really hard to even go after these politicians, because you know why? Let's be realistic here. The masses eat it up. The masses eat up the foolishness like a big plate of rice and peas and baked chicken with whole heap of gravy, right? You know, like a salad on the side, maybe even some mashed potato. That's how the masses eat it up, right? See, more to understand something. If ever you wanted a good example of just how much of a joke elections and politics in Jamaica it really is, just look at what the puppy show them called campaigning. In serious democracies, leading up to election, all you get is a bunch of heated debates back and forth, people up on the podium every other night trying to convince the public, say, listen, this is how we're going to do it, this is how we're going to get this. Constant debate, constant people get weeding out, constant shuffling. Man, corruption file get leaked, politicians drop down and can't manage the pressure. Not in Jamaica. Election time in Jamaica is just one big political sumfest. Instead of having 100 debates, we have 100 dub plate drop. It swears our Stone Love versus Kilimanjaro. Oh, I could talk about clocks. I see people online and say, boy, them vote secured. Them love Andrew Only style. Green clocks, the boss got them, and they are real green clocks. I could talk about green clocks. No? Then I get a video when I look Mr. Crawford on a stage. Me Crawford say, you know why I could never be a Labour, right? And at the same time, me like select a Japan tune. I say, because I could have never green, and I see the crowd go wild. And then I see one next video. Man, I say, yo, look on the bag juice, the bag juice orange, I show you say PNP bag juice party. Everybody a laugh, big celebration, it's a joke. Complete gimmicks. Jamaican people don't even take their democracy seriously. So why should anybody else? And because I realize that we don't take democracy seriously, I realize I love gimmicks, guess what? Myself, Simple Simon, and Simone have started our own party. And the name of that party is the Jamaica Unicorn Party. And today I'm going to read out our manifesto. And I know some people are going to dismiss the JUP as a puppy show, but your favorite MP is also a puppy show, and it don't stop you from dress up every day and run back at him. So at least give us a chance. People, listen up to what the JUP has to offer Jamaica. Number 1 on the manifesto will be Jamaica's current debt situation, and of course, who other than the man himself, Simple Simon, will be given the task to run the Ministry of Finance. And the first thing we will do, if elected on September the 3rd, right, if the people put the X beside the unicorn, on September the 4th, the JUP will use a NCB keycard and pay off all of Jamaica's debt overnight. Yes, people. By September the 5th, Jamaica will be debt free, thanks to one golden NCB keycard. Number 2, free snake oil for every citizen. This snake oil cures everything from COVID, right? You catch the big C, don't worry yourself, nobody no quarantine. Snake oil take care of that. All of the man them are bossing, no worry on yourself. Snake oil take care of that. All if you pick up around, 87 go up on the apps, wild shot catch you, don't worry yourself. The snake oil heals everything. A matter of fact, this leads me into number 3, because people are talking about healthcare system, hospitals, there will be no more need for hospitals. The JUP will get rid of all hospitals, right? You know why? Because this snake oil, because it can cure everything, we no longer need hospitals, we no longer need doctors, we no longer need nurses. We just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Number 4 on the manifesto, the JUP will print $10 trillion in currency and distribute it to every youth in the garrison, therefore ending crime overnight. Because you know, that's all you need to end crime, money. Right? All the youths they need is money. Number 5, and this one is very important, This one is very important. The JUP promises to arrest anyone who is found to have an IQ over 65. The last thing we need is those people going around trying to fix nothing and I come around with them boring self and one bag of knives I try to mash up the fun. And you know what? Enough of them think they're better than people anyway. So we will arrest them, get rid of them. Horizon, going to keep them. Number 6. Equal distribution of everything. Yes, people, everything. Ask yourself, can the PNP give you that? Can the JLP give you that? Can the NDM give you that? No. Equal distribution of everything. Now you might be wondering, future Prime Minister Sir P, what you mean everything? I mean everything. For example, if a man is 6 feet tall and the next man is 5 feet 6, we will chop off 4 inches off the taller man leg, divide it by 2 and give it to the shorter man. Now both men will be 5 feet 10. That right there is equality. Another example, if a woman is not as pretty as the next woman, we will cut up the face of the more attractive woman to bring her down to the level of the less attractive female. Come on people, equality. Another example, let's say you want to be a sprinter. If Usain Bolt can run the 100 meters in 9 seconds and you can run it in 11 seconds, we will take away 1 second from Usain and give it to you. Now both of you are 10 seconds. Come on people. Equality. Hashtag fairness. Everything shall be equal. All of the man them, when I have no woman and the next man have 10, don't worry, we shall be taking away 5 of them and giving it to you. Everything shall be equal. Number 7 on the manifesto. We're going to make accountability illegal. See, in our society, in our Jamaica, led by the JUP, we're going to make it possible so that the citizens can have as many unwanted children as they please, and the taxpayers will have to fund it. And if anybody go on like them want murmur and complain about, yo, me not work how long and me only have 1 penny, why me have to spend the most tax, we will take that person. They will be lashed publicly in the streets, right? Lashed until the skin off of them back peel off and thrown down a horizon. Minimum 10 years. Come on, this is justice. Real justice. Number 8 on the manifesto. This one is important. I know the man them are gonna love this. What the yard man them there? Yard man thing. Every man will be given 5 hot girls for himself. Every man. They will be obedient and follow your every word, no matter how much of a cruff you are. I know that a man have problem with the fact say, you know, they see certain men who have lots of resources having lots of beautiful women around them, and those women are, you know, submissive, and them, you know, them really give the man a problem. And I know some man thinks why that is, and don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. Those days are over. Under the JUP, the moment you reach 18-year-old, you will have 5 hot girls assigned to you. They belong to you. Number 9, we wouldn't give them the man them something and give the woman them nothing. Right? After all, equal distribution of everything. Number 9 on the manifesto. Every woman will be given 3 rich men to boops out. Let me say that again. Every woman will be given 3 rich men to boops out. Ask yourself the question. Can Andrew Holness give you that? Can Peter Phillips give you that? Can the Queen of England give you that? Let me go further into this one because this one is important. Ladies, you will be legally entitled to all their assets. But if any of the 3 were to try and beg you nothing, you know, for example, say them want to go between your foot, they will be immediately arrested and jailed. 15 years minimum. 15 years minimum. Ladies, you can take as much as you want, and if the man even try to touch up on your shoulder, it will be an offense. Call the police. 15 years. Number 10 on our manifesto. Every citizen will be entitled to things they have not worked for or deserve. All you have to do is just want it. If you say you want something, it must be provided. For example, if you want a Benz, Stewart's Automotive must provide it. If you want a private jet, likewise, it must be provided. This is known as the law of want traction. Let me say that again. Only the JUP can give you this. Not no PNP, right? Not no JLP, not Idonia's group name JOP. Only the JUP can give you the law of want traction. You just want it. You don't have to put in any work. Just stay at home, sit on your hands, and just by the fact that you want it, it must be provided. And anyone who refuses to provide it to you shall be lashed, again in the middle of Half Way Tree or Montego Bay, right? On Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, whichever one is most convenient, whichever one is most closest to the person. Those 10 things is why I believe firmly that the people of Jamaica should, on September the 3rd, put the X squarely beside the unicorn. Not the head with the helmet or the hat, whatever that is. Not the bell, but the unicorn. It's up to you, people. Do you want change or do you not? Do you want to continue to be a society that barely can get only 1% growth every year? Or a society where 1,300, 1,400 people die every year? Or do you want somebody like Simple Simone who will be given the task of Minister of National Security? It's up to you. People of Jamaica, make the right choice. Make the right choice, right? Nobody else can offer you this. Nobody else can offer you this. And I know there's some doubters out there saying it's too good to be true. I know. But to those people, let me ask you this question. What do you have to lose? I mean, you're already broke. Whoever wins for September the 3rd in the election ain't gonna stop you from being broke. So what you have to lose? Nothing at all. Only two things can happen. Either you vote for the JUP and things stay the same, which, as me say, you're already broke, stressed out, nothing not go on, crime. Or you give the JUP a chance, and what do you know? We deliver at least on 4 or 5 out of the 10 on the manifesto. Still better than anything you've ever had since independence. People of Jamaica, make the right choice. You don't need all these ministers. All you need is just Simon, Simone, and myself. We will split up the ministries, divide them equally amongst ourselves, and I can assure you, prosperity and peace will reign. My fellow Jamaicans, this is your future Prime Minister, Sir P. Have a good day. Patreon Squad, big up on yourself. PIA, more life. Bless.